Good morning, guys. Just wanted to do a little video this morning. Boy, I was a little pissed. I've been a little mad here lately. A few days. Been getting to the point where I was about ready to sell the helicopters again. Fucking with this damn K-bar, man. With this damn K-bar. It's a, boy, I'm telling you. It makes me want to call it a piece of shit. But I see a lot of people out there using it. And man, the first issues I'm gonna tell you guys that I had with it was trying to get my receiver here to work with it. First, I had everything plugged in. It was like my channels and everything wasn't working right or whatever on this bad boy, and I kind of got a little frustrated and excuse me, was ready to call it quits again. It's been like 3 days now. I've been working on this bad boy and kind of got it figured out how to get the program and everything going up and running and everything like that. But I keep having the issues. I keep watching videos. I watched WC video and I watched some of the other guys' video. And the thing about it is what's tripping me out, guys. It is really making me mad. Because I know in there, and there's a few guys say, well, it's super easy. It's easy to set up. I wish, man. I wish it was super easy. It's not super easy to set up. So, wanted to show you guys some of the stuff that I've been going through. And I had on my transmitter, like I said, I watched a few guys' videos and everything, watching to see how they were doing it and everything. And it was starting to become a little upsetting and a little hectic and a little crazy, a little pissed off session. One guy, WC, he don't show how he do the certain session on here. Let me get my transmitter down. I'm gonna tell you guys, it had me so upset, boy. I was ready to sell all my helicopters again last night, and this was the downfall in the first place of me quit flying helicopters because of this thing right here, and I couldn't quite figure out the icon unit, but I ended up figuring it out, got it working pretty damn good and loved it. But yeah, when it came down to working with this K-bar, it kind of put me in that mood to where I didn't want to fuck with helis and shit anymore, and just kind of put me in that bad little mood because I couldn't get the program and everything working. But as you can see, I got the wires disconnected right here, guys. First to plug the battery up in right here and show you guys. There she goes. She's well. And the part that trips me out is when you get to all that and everything up into the setup and everything. You go through, and one of the guys, I got for my satellite. I'm running satellite in there instead of a standard receiver. Goes into here. Now the guy, he was headed to right here where he did it, where he was adjusting. He said something in travel. Another guy was doing it in sub trims. You got to get all of them to 0, which basically I had ended up doing by going into the sub trims and getting everything. You see, go on the aileron right, and it's at 78, and I keep getting this stuff set up, and it don't. I guess it's not staying because I figured out you have to push the fucking save button up there. But anyway, that's not the issue I've been having. Once I get all that at 0 and get my controllers and everything working right, the transmitter and everything working, like it's supposed to do. I'm in full stick right there in the collective. You guys can see that. And I want to put the transmitter at mid stick right there. And I aileron left. Aileron left. Elevator down, which I'm pulling down on the elevator. Up. Pulling up on the elevator. Rudder. Right on the rudder. And it says left. So therefore, I'm going left on the rudder and it's going left. And going right on the rudder and it's going right, as you guys can see. So therefore, I got that part set up on it. Now the thing that was tripping me out is once you get all that centered and zeroed on those, you get to going through all this other stuff through the sensors, which I have it correct. The gyro, the unit is facing forward, which I have, and the rotation direction, that's the way the rotation of the blades go. Oh, excuse me, guys. And the swash plate type, this is what I'm using for the swash plate type. As you guys can see, it's the same swash plate type for the Walkera V450. And now this is the part where it's kind of, it was not the collective direction part, but I got that part where it goes up and my collective goes up when I push up on the sticks. Now the servos, this is the part I was having issues with at first until I got it down. As you guys can see that I got one reversed on there, and they all are 90. I don't know if you guys can see that though. Might have to turn on my little headlight right here so you guys can see. But as you guys can see, that servo's 90. The back servo right there is 90, and this other servo right there, it's 90. So all three servos are 90, and I'm at mid stick right there, as you guys can see. And I got to swash the stick down, swash plates all the way down, push up on the sticks, swash places all the way up. So I got the right movement on that, guys. And you guys can see, push down, the elevator goes down, up, it goes up. So left, it goes left, right, it goes right. As you guys can see. So I got that right. Everything right there is right. So the thing that trips me out, here we go. Next is right here. This is the part that trips me out. This section right here, and this part, and this part, which just gets me, because once you get to this section right here and you get to doing everything, it tells you need to have these at 0. Now, am I correct? Is that showing this right here? Is the way I got this like this now? It shows you that you need to have it like this. Now, the other things was tripping me out is when you go in into your deal to the collective. Now, it's showing it that right there. Now, does that mean do I have to turn my blades sideways in order to get that collective travel or whatever to get that going? Once I get that, type that in, because it says something you recommended at 12 to 10 degrees or 14 degrees should be in between 80 to 100. But that's what was killing me right there. That section right there, guys. My stuff don't seem like it adds up right when I'm into it. And when I goes into this for the cyclic throw and everything like that, it's just totally weird. All when I put my digital pitch gauge on there, the measurements are kind of like completely, totally off, dude. And that's what's tripping me out. And I mean, I kind of don't like the way that is. And it's been kind of put me in a real bad mood again, dude, where I don't want to fuck with the helis anymore. Because I'm thinking about just not even flying this damn thing. I was thinking about just going and buy me a freaking Walkera transmitter so I can use it, so I can fly this damn thing with the Walkera flybarless unit that I got for it. And just not even worry about trying to run it with my DX9 right here, because it's all this damn K-bar, man. I'm having problems with it. I wouldn't be thinking about anything else like that or trying to put a Beast X on this thing if I can figure this damn thing out. Like I say, this is the problems, this part where I'm having issues at right here. And this swatch plate and collective and all this shit, you get to messing with all this shit, and it throws off your measurements again on your logger right there when you're trying to get the measurements in. So that's what's killing me and keeps putting me in a bad mood, because after you get to going through everything, it seems like you have to go right back through here, and then all this shit is totally different. You know what I'm saying? It fucks up something. Anytime you zero these things out, and then you have to end up going to these, back to these right here, you got totally different positive or negative degrees on your pitch gauge, and that's what's kind of put me in a bad mood, because I can't figure this shit out. And I'm just thinking about just letting it sit and just wait and order me a fucking Beast X and put on this damn thing, man. Because it's starting to get frustrating. But Don's like, hang in there, Delbert. because he just bought him one too. But I'm gonna try to figure this thing out, guys, because the helicopter was set up right from the start, from the get-go, all the linkages and everything. That's another thing I don't understand, because I was starting to upgrade, do the linkages last night, and I don't want to do that because some of these linkages, as you can see, is already been upgraded, not upgraded, but adjusted and everything for the right pitch and everything for this bad boy. So, and then when I go into my transmitter, man, I got like half of my before, like, stuff on my travel was like at 150, and they say it's supposed to all be at 100 in here. That's one thing that was tripping me out, because after going through and doing everything in the setup like it tells you to do in there, it throws like everything off. And then I had to go back, and then it said something about going to your sub trim, so I had to freaking just go through it and centered everything back out to 0 and everything. And I'm trying to start all back over, because like I say, it was kind of frustrating, guys. And yeah, thanks for watching.